America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, and an absolute dumpster fire in terms of its civil rights and common sense. It is no secret America has a very transphobic past, as well as an even escalating transphobic future. A legion of transphobic politicians and lawmakers currently are thriving in a wave of anti-trans legislation, not just in America, but across the globe. Donald J. Trump, Ron DeSantis, Greg Abbott, and Bill Lee are just some of the names spearheading this Republican neo-fascist ideology. It is no secret that they plan to genocide the transgender population.
Transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely.
And the Democrats have fought tooth and nail to defend it. I will not get into the reasons as to why this video is, only because I don't feel like making a politically charged video just yet. Don't worry, my rant against the Republican Party will come, just not now. But all the pressure, anxiety, and threats of genocide, I want to put forward a few resources for you in the LGBTQ community, starting with the easiest to access and ending with the hardest to access. First one is the Discord server Transpeak. It is, as far as I know, the largest transgender Discord server ever to exist. The server has a channel to ask questions, a channel to train your voice, advice on shaving, ideas on dressing, so on and so forth. I am 100% recommending using this Discord server, and all you need to use it properly is to download Discord, which is 100% free. It requires almost no download. Just open up your web browser. You can talk to people who have transitioned, people who are young and old alike. The server is absolutely endless resource and unlimited in how useful it can be to trans people of all ages, races, and origins. I've been in this Discord for almost 7 months, and it has proven to be the second most useful resource and tool of support I have had in ages. I 100% recommend having it. A good way to find Transpeak is to look through the offshoot app Discord, which is an app designed to look for specific Discord servers or Discord with a specific tab. Okay. Another absolutely wonderful resource is a therapist. Specifically, a therapist who is trained and experienced in working with trans people. If you get a trans therapist who matches up with your identity, even better. These kinds of people not only understand what you're going through, but they can help you interpret those feelings to others in a format that both you and they can understand. It's absolutely wonderful the kinds of magic that they can work. Although these kinds of therapists are typically expensive, they're well worth it if you have the means. Another great group is The Loft. While they aren't transgender specific, they work with the general LGBTQ community, and they have many in-person and online events. Groups and events you can attend are both a lot with friends and family. I'm just getting into The Loft, and I 100% recommend it for trans people and LGBTQ people in general. It's just a really great resource, and it really helped me. I went there with my mom once. Well, we talked a lot about things you should stay with, but there's a few key things you should avoid. These are my personal opinions, but I definitely think you should avoid them. If you suspect that your family is heavily religious or any other category like that, I'm sorry to say this, but don't come out to them until you become economically independent of them. They will cut you off. They could cut you off, and it could really harm you in your future. I think it's a risky move to come out to them when you're dependent on them, because social security nets do exist for people like you. If they disown you, you're not going to do too well. The goal next is conversion therapy. The goal of conversion therapy isn't to help you; it is to break you. They want you to They want you to wield. They want to weld you into public norms. They want to force you to sign up for the popular radical right Christian movement. It's dangerous and should be considered child abuse if you send your child there. Absolutely avoid it at any cost. It will only hurt you. It will not save you. Listen, I'm all for Christians. Like, they're fine. The regular everyday Christian is a fine, good, and often kind and respectable person. But it's these camps. It's like the Gestapo. It's horrible. Well, that's all I got for today. I mean, that's not everything. I can sit here for hours and hours talking about what you could use to keep yourself safe as a trans person. But to be honest, are any of you guys unaware of most of this? To my typical trans viewers, you guys probably aware of most of this stuff already. But I'm here for you anyway, in case you didn't. Anyways, my ramble has gone long enough. I'm Crimson Snow. This has been a video.